Hello Leo, this is going to be your October 13th full moon reading for 2019. I'm just going to get one of these Power of Surrender cards to see maybe what you could surrender around this full moon time, since full moons usually bring closure and culmination and wrapping up of certain events and experiences in our lives. Sometimes it's a good idea to just get that guidance of what we can surrender. So for you, Leo, let's see what that is. Hope y'all have had a good start to your October. All right, surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So for some of you Leos, you are being guided to be active around this full moon and go for something. Surrender the procrastination that might be slowing you down. You know, our dreams are only so far away. And I love the picture on this card because it's like telling you, like, you just need a few more steps, you know, a few more things. So definitely take the advice. Jump on a goal. No need to put it off any longer. You want to attract that success. All right, so let's get a moon card and see how this moon will really be affecting us on the moon level. So surrender procrastination. I like that. Real active full moon for you, Leo. All right, we also have it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So what are the odds of that, Leo? Not only is this telling you to take action and not put off your goals, but this is telling you to take action. So definitely going to have an active full moon, whatever it is for you. And that's going to be different for every single Leo watching. Obviously, some of you that'll be for your work. Some of you that'll be a romantic endeavor or a family endeavor. For some of you, creative projects. You know, we all have our own paths, and our signs don't necessarily define us. We all just tend to have that same kind of base feeling as the signs, you know, as far as the signs go. So all Leos will feel the need to take action and will benefit from not procrastinating. So nice, easy message right there for you. The synchronicities of that are beautiful. All right, we have Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, King of Swords, and 10 of Coins coming up for you. Awesome, awesome spread. All right, Leo. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is showing how you are going through some kind of a phase or cycle that has actually ended. And it may be just ending at the full moon, or it could be ending right up to it. Very close. And some things in your life will fall off, and some other things will be honored and empowered. So recognize that you are at the end of a cycle, which means you're at the beginning of another one, which is always reassurance of, you know, what we're doing. But with it coming right out next to taking action, you may have to do something towards this to make this wheel churn. As you can see, the hand of God here churning this is going to be significant. Okay, that's like divine timing. So what kind of action will need to come around this new cycle? Well, it looks like the Emperor energy is coming in. And what I love about the Emperor energy is it's when we realize our power, we realize our passion, and we realize our kingdom as a whole. You know, he's not like a king of swords here, King of Pentacles, King of Wands. No, he's the Emperor in charge of all of it. So he definitely understands life on a whole new level, and he's really not fearful of change. Okay, and he's not afraid to take action. He's always actually suited up and ready for any type of war or fight or anything like that. So action is his forte, okay? It can be a little strict to get the Emperor, which means you kind of need to be more strict with what you're doing. So getting yourself back into a discipline, perhaps, some kind of action towards what it is that you actually want, Leo. With the Wheel of Fortune coming here, it's like you're getting an opportunity to start something that you truly want. You may have to bring in some discipline. That's a message from the Emperor, is discipline and strength. Now you have the King of Swords coming up here, which is all mental energy. Okay? The King of Swords always takes in information, communication, ideas. He formulates it on a deeper level, and then he submits it throughout his kingdom. And everything that he submits brings back the manifestation and the cycles. He recognizes, with the wheat growing here, the seasons and the cycles. So using your mind, recognizing the ideas that you have coming forward around the full moon, really listening to your inner self. And when your mind is saying something that seems to pique your interest, definitely listen, because that's where you're getting masterly and masterful with your mind and your thoughts, and really taking those meaningful thoughts that are coming through from spirit and utilizing them, bringing them forward, okay? Because you have the potential to have this beautiful 10 of coins. 10 of coins is always going to signify some kind of legacy, something you're building that has like stability, okay? In a traditional tarot card, there's a family with a dog and an old man sitting there, and it's almost like they had just bought his castle. So it's really like a strong foundation that you've been working on, Leo. Something you've been working on, but you're going to have to take that action. You know, this doesn't come to people who just sit around. So for any of you Leos that needed to hear this, you have a lot of good things coming for you, especially with this power right here in the middle. This is a lot of power. And obviously there's an opportunity for a new cycle, but really taking some action is going to be imperative. So let's get some tarot dice. I'm going to turn this volume down because when I stir these up, it's super loud, okay? Okay, you've got the Hanged Man coming out, 3 of coins. You have, let's see here, 7 of cups, and you have the Empress. So with this Wheel of Fortune coming out here with the Hanged Man, it's almost like this divine intervention is either going to give you a new outlook on life or change your belief system in such a way that, you know, that's why things are falling off and that's why you're in a different mind space, or you're not going to be able to move forward until you change your mind space. So this is going to be different for each Leo. It depends, you know, obviously on what your situation is, but it actually more feels like the more action you take towards your own goals and what you want truly deep down inside, that's going to bring forward this Hanged Man version of looking at life in a different way. It's a perspective shift, a perception shift. And when you have the Wheel of Fortune coming up with the Hanged Man, one could be blocking the other from working. So if you look at the Wheel of Fortune like a mechanism or a machine, when we don't really know how to move forward or we don't have the right mindset, that's almost like a broken gear. Okay, but when you can flip it and see the answer, you know, it's almost like you can fix that gear and it goes forward and you're able to stand in your power. I love this because with the 3 of coins coming out here, it's like you're able to showcase yourself. You're really able to represent yourself as who you truly are, what you can bring to the table. And this could be different for every Leo. Like I said, with a general reading, you're going to have your work situations where you could be feeling this, you know, you needing to do a perception shift to get your power back so that you can showcase yourself, right? Like this is a big deal for you to be able to recognize where it is in your life, Leo, that you have the opportunity to stand in your power and show who you are and where you can bring stability to the table. So if that's relationships, if that's a creative project, you know, whatever's going to bring that stability in your life, you're ready to show it. It's like you're coming up, you know, but you have to figure this perception shift out. You know, that's going to be different for every Leo. Now we have the King of Swords coming up here with this 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups can be confusing. It can be confusion. So it really depends on where you're at, okay? For some Leos, this is going to be like you're trying to stand in your power and you want to use these thoughts and these ideas, but you just don't know where to put them. You don't know which cup they belong in. You're kind of like having all these feelings that are almost like they're contradicting your actions. Feelings and actions and thoughts are contradicting. So definitely find out where in yourself that you may be having all these thoughts and feelings that maybe not be like lining up, because this is the path. Sevens are the path. When we can figure out what in our path is working and what isn't, we can really move forward with our new truth. And this is truth. This is us in truth. You know, hard steel cuts through the fat, takes no BS. So very important to recognize that. Now, what I love about the Empress falling out here for you, Leo, is that you just have to remember how abundant and amazing the Empress is. She always gets what she needs and wants because she manifests it. She believes wholeheartedly, okay, that she manifests everything. Everything's a cycle. Everything's meant to be. It's the law of attraction. So with the law of attraction showing up here on your legacy, it's like you just have to believe it and go for it, Leo. And that is like your ultimate message for this full moon reading, is to believe in yourself and then go for it. Take the action. Check your mind. What's slowing you down? Is it yourself? You need to do a mind check. And, you know, if you need to flip your perception like the Hanged Man does, do that, because you could really open up your power. Showcase yourself here with these Three of Coins. And then you'll have an easier time determining which cup your feelings go into. Where do you pour yourself, Leo? What drives you so happy and joyous, and everything that creates what your life is going to be different for every Leo. But once you can figure that out, you can pour it into one cup, and that becomes a new Ace of Love. You can start building that. And when you can do that with the law of attraction in your heart, it looks like that's what you want, Leo. If you're not already having that right now with this legacy, it's like you need to believe you deserve it before it'll ever even come to you. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. It's definitely helping the channel. I've been spreading incredibly, doing lots of readings for people. It's very fun. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. So I will be posting new moon readings towards the end of October. If you like this reading, do a little thumbs up for me. If you don't, that's cool too. And if you want to hit the bell, you'll get notification of when I'm posting that new moon reading. So take it easy, and we'll see you next time.